What if I told you the fastest learners you've ever met aren't gifted? They're just using the right switches? Because in high-pressure training, when you have to remember things fast, stay calm, and stay sharp, people don't rely on boring study routines. They rely on simple systems that make the brain do the heavy lifting. And no, this isn't one of those wake up at 4 a.m. and become a genius videos. This is easy mode. 6 steps. And I'm warning you right now, step 3 is the one that feels like a real cheat code, because it turns memory into a reflex. If you've ever opened your notes and somehow ended up on your phone, if you've studied for hours and still felt like nothing stuck, if you've told yourself, I'm just bad at focusing, I want you to hear this. Most of the time, it's not you. It's the method. You're learning in a way that fights your brain instead of working with it. All right, let's flip the switches. Step 1. Preload before sleep, the real version. People love the idea of learning while you sleep. Let's be real. Sleep won't magically make you fluent overnight. But here's what is true. Your brain locks in memory better after you give it a light review before bed. So your easy mode version is simple. 10 to 15 minutes before sleep, you only review the 5 to 10 most important points. No cramming, no hard problems, no forcing. Just drop the file into your brain and then sleep. And here's a small upgrade that actually works. Choose one consistent background sound, soft rain, calm music, anything gentle, and use it only for this review. The goal isn't a secret frequency. The goal is building a ritual so your brain goes, oh, it's memory time. Now, step 2 is where things get interesting because this is how you focus even when life is loud. Step 2. Train focus. Inside chaos. Build distraction immunity. Stop waiting for the perfect quiet moment to study, because real life doesn't care. Your roommate plays music, your phone buzzes, your brain gets itchy. So instead of fighting distractions forever, you train a skill. The return. Here's the 3-level setup. Level 1. First 3 days. Study with light background noise. Coffee shop ambience. Rain. Air conditioner, hum. Level 2. Next few days, increase the noise slightly. Level 3. Once you're comfortable, set a gentle alarm or vibration every 7 to 10 minutes, like a tiny interruption. Not to annoy you, but to train you. Because every time it pulls you out and you come back, you're building the snap back muscle. And the golden rule is this. When you drift, you don't insult yourself, you don't panic, you just say, back. That calm return is what separates strong focus from fake focus. Okay, now we go to the one that changes everything. Step 3. The sensory memory switch, tag your brain. Have you ever smelled something and suddenly felt like you time traveled? Like you're back in a moment you hadn't thought about in years? That's because memory sticks to context, smell, sound, color, emotion. And you can use that as a recall button. Here's how. Pick one smell. Cinnamon gum, peppermint oil, coffee, anything. But here's the key. You only use that smell while studying one subject. For example, cinnamon equals English vocabulary. Now your brain starts linking that scent to that mental folder. Later, before a test, before a presentation, before anything where you need fast recall, smell it for 3 to 5 seconds. And your brain goes, oh, we're in that mode. And it pulls the right information forward. If you want to level it up, you can add one more cue, like a specific color or a specific hoodie you only wear for that subject. But don't overdo it. 1 or 2 cues is enough. Simple wins. Now, step 4 is where you turn your home into a cheat sheet without writing anything down. Step 4. Memory palace. Turn your space into storage. Ever walk into a room and forget why you went there? That's your brain doing what it's built to do, mapping locations. So instead of forcing words into your head, you attach ideas to places. Choose 5 fixed spots in your home. The front door, the mirror, the fridge, your desk, your bed. Then you place one key idea on each spot but make it visual and weird. Mirror. You see your top 3 goals stuck on your forehead like bright stickers. Fridge. Your formula is inside a milk carton, and when you open it, the formula explodes out like fireworks. Door handle. Your key phrase is glowing on the handle every time you touch it, it refreshes. Here's the magic. As you move through your day, your brain replays those images automatically. No effort, no extra time, just walking past your own memory triggers. Now, step 5 is how you learn faster without burning out. Step 5. The burst method switch channels to create stronger memory. Most people study one subject for an hour straight until their brain goes numb. Then they blame themselves for being lazy. Instead, do intentional switching. 10 minutes topic A, 10 minutes topic B, something completely different. Then back to A. Then back to B. Why does this work? Because your brain starts searching for connections. It stops memorizing like a robot and starts building a web. And that web is what makes recall faster later. 10 minutes is just a template, by the way. You can do 12, 15, whatever. The point is, switch before you lose energy, not after. Now you've got the tools. Step 6 is how you turn this into an actual system. Step 6, the 4-week easy mode plan. If you try to do all of this tonight, you'll quit by Thursday. So here's the system. Week 1, the pre-sleep ritual. 10 to 15 minutes before bed. Light review. Goal. Teach your brain where memory lives. Week 2, distraction immunity. Study with noise and train the calm return. Goal. Focus, without needing perfect silence. Week 3, sensory switch plus memory palace. 1 cent for 1 subject. 5 locations for 5 key ideas. Goal. Instant recall on command. Week 4, burst switching. Rotate topics in short rounds. Goal. Stronger connections and faster learning without burnout. Stack it week by week, and suddenly learning feels lighter. Not because it's easy, but because you're not fighting yourself anymore. Now, if you want to try this tonight, don't do all 6. Pick just 1. Either do 10 minutes of pre-sleep review, or choose 1 smell, and make it your recall switch for 1 subject. Then come back and comment 1 word. Done. That tells me you're not just watching, you're upgrading. And if you want a part 2, how to remember fast for presentations, interviews, and surprise questions, comment part 2. Like and subscribe if you want learning to feel effortless, like breathing.